My name is Precious Gaza. My story is my struggle as a young woman living with sickle cell anemia. At the age of 5, I was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia. Yeah, I was a child and I had jaundice. My eyes were yellow and filled with pus, and I was rushed to the hospital. And the doctor told my parents I have this blood disease. I'm the founder of Train a Girl initiative. It was founded last year, November, and basically we provide educative platforms for young women to expand their knowledge beyond formal curriculum of education. Okay, my story. Oh yeah, I didn't mention I'm a sickle cell warrior and sickle cell advocate. So my story is my struggle as a young woman living with sickle cell anemia. I was born in 1995 in Abuja, and at the age of 5, I was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia. Yeah, I was a child and I had jaundice. My eyes were yellow and filled with pus, and I was rushed to the hospital. And the doctor told my parents I have this blood disease. I think that was when my parents discovered they were both AS, because they tested them and they're like, oh, you guys are AS, why did you get? They had no idea what the disease was about. So that was the beginning of, they now advised them. So when I go home, I had like a long list of do's and don'ts of things I usually used to do that I was supposed to stop doing. I had to stop playing too much, no cold, no extreme heat, no too oily food, no swimming, no hiking, no running. The list was endless. I was just like, okay, just end me. Well, primary school, I can't really remember much of primary school, but yeah, secondary school was when it became like I was aware of how this would affect me socially and emotionally and all of that, because there are days that I'm in school and then I'm too tired to do certain things, and it was perceived as me being just a lazy child, but I was really just tired. When others are out for recess, compulsory recess, and everybody's playing, and I felt it was a thing of shame. So I didn't used to tell my teachers, and I don't know, my parents for some reason to say, let's just console it, we'll manage it. People don't need to know that our daughter has a disability, so we'll just go to school. And they wouldn't put it in the medical records that I had this disease. Well, for the first part of secondary school, but later on, they had to. So compulsory sports that people go out for, and for some reason I loved to run. So I was saying, okay, I want to be like other people. I can do this. I don't know why I was trying to prove a point. So I would run. I was actually pretty good at it, but the aftermath was the issue. I would run, and then run out of breath and fall sick, and they'll call my parents. And well, that's when they finally, told the school that, oh, I have this condition. And so my friends, not as if they withdrew, but when they're always going out to play and I'm coming along, I say, Gaza, this one that you're coming, you slow us down, or just we'll see you in the hostel. Or don't worry, we'll come to your room after after sports or something. And it really make me feel bad. There was one time I think we had a fight in class, and somebody just say, you are there talking, if they slap you now, you faint. All those type of mean things that students are like, wow, I'm really this weak person. And then I was really small. I'm still small, but then it was very obvious then. Every 2 weeks I was always falling sick. I'll miss tests, it was just a horrible thing. And then at home, being the first, and because of me, they were first aware of disease. They didn't really know how to, with time they have learned, but before, they will just say, oh, you're just being lazy, or you're exaggerating, like you don't know what I'm feeling. I'm crying, and they're like, why are you shouting so loud? And it made me feel like, oh, these people don't understand. They think I'm just faking this thing, and it messed with my emotions. And well, that's school. We tried to get past. I graduated from secondary school, university. University is another whole long story. But like after school now, well, school. Mixing with people and, getting jobs. When you go for job interviews and you have to mention this and they're like, we're sorry, we can't accept you because we cannot afford to have a sickle cell person on our payroll because we cannot predict when you fall sick or not. Yeah, internship, I got rejected from like a lot of places before I finally just said, I will just settle in my dad's office. Let me just, at first I was, go out there, but I was just like, see, these people, let me just stay where I am. I'll go for job interviews and they'll reject me. Think I'll be qualified though, but just because of that reason, they would reject me, and it made me depressed. I was just like, so just this thing. And as you grow up, you learn how to take care of yourself and you get more responsible. But people just see you as this person that is not strong enough to do things, or oh, you're going to limit us. Even school trips that I'm supposed to go for, they just say, I think she just sit this one out because something might happen now. We don't have money for emergencies, or we don't have anybody to look after you. Even prefectship, secondary school. Wow, yes, I was among those that supposed to pick, prefect. But the students plus staff, they're like, this one, she's qualified, but she won't perform now. She will always be falling sick. So I didn't get perfection. It was a very sad thing. Okay, so in university, I was in Salem University. I missed the whole of that semester's exams. I was really sick. And when my parents came to school, they were just like, what are we supposed to do again? Do you know, after that point, it just made me, because, yes, I wrote the exams again, and then, I finished my 200 level. I was going to transfer back to Abuja to be like home with my friends. And at that point, when I entered Base University, I was just like, it's not even worth putting the effort in school. Let me just get it over with and just get the certificate. At that point, I didn't care about grades anymore, because I was just like, I'm even trying reading and everything, and I'm falling sick, and it was perceived as if I wasn't trying hard enough. I was really trying, but somehow, like stress from school, you have to work twice as hard to be, staying healthy. Like little things can be triggers. If you are too anxious, you can get a crisis. If you are too cold, too hot, you are swimming, you are too happy, you are too playful. Do you know, like what you eat? If you have a sore throat, you know that you have an infection and crisis is around the corner. One mosquito bite will freak you out, because you just like everything. So you have to work twice as hard, staying healthy, drinking water, and then coupling with your studies. And you know how everybody's all carefree, all eating and just living your life, but this one, that every hour you have to drink. So like everything was just too much for me. And then people were not, let me not say, like I wasn't getting the empathy I needed from people. Everybody was just like, you're relaxing, you're pitying yourself. Maybe at some point I started pitying myself, but everything was just too much. And I was just like, what? See, anyhow, I even have other skills. I can sell things, because in school there was nothing I did not sell. So I was just like, see, this certificate, last I'll just start business or something. Like that was what I had decided. But there was this day that I came home and I was really ill, and my dad was not around, my stepmom was not around, my elder sisters were not around. I didn't even have money on me. Like that at that point I just wanted to end it, like as in I thought of different ways. I was like, okay, let me just stay here, let me just overdose and then just die, I thought of like I was done. The pain, how the like different crises, every crisis you always want to just go. Like every pain is not the same. Like how you say, oh, this pain has come again. Never get used to the pain, and at that point I just wanted to end it. But yeah, one of my sisters came and went to the hospital, and after that, I don't know, for some reason, like we had a long talk, and like she was really encouraging. I just I poured out my heart to her. I just told her like everything from the beginning of how growing up, how like our parents didn't seem so understanding, and how everybody was just treating me like I wanted to be treated normal, but at the same time I wanted people to understand that, see, you can't expect the same thing you get from this person, and because all my sisters, I'm the only sickle in my family, so everybody was just like, how, oh, go to school, do this, come back, do your chores. I couldn't go at that same pace as everybody was, and it now seemed as if I was the sluggard, and it really, anyway, we had that long talk, and full of tears and everything, and she brought my family together, my dad, my stepmom, and I just told them everything. And you know how you finish pouring your heart and they're just like, why didn't you say? Oh, why did I say? Anyway, that was how we came to understand. I really took my time to explain how it made me feel, how I feel at times. Like there's some days I'm just really tired for no reason. Sickle cell, if you read up on it, shortage of oxygen, because the blood cells are sickle, so the normal flow of oxygen around the body is limited. So there are some days you just wake up and you're tired for no reason. I had to really explain this to them, and I even got them books about it, and yeah, they became more informed, and from there things became, so school became easier because they were more understanding, and just the love and the understanding helped me to become better. It gave me the momentum, it gave me the encouragement to okay, so this can be managed and this can be handled, and so yes. If you know or you're around someone that has sickle cell, first of all, well, sickle cell people, I'll just speak for myself. Usually, we don't like, the whole PT thing. Oh, we are sick, just be normal, just be happy. The love and the laughter helps a lot. That's why I love when my friends come around a lot when I'm sick. It just takes my mind off things. It doesn't make me wallow in the current pain I'm in, and encouragement, love, laughter. Yes, that's the most important for me. And then the second is, you may never understand the pain, so if you can try and empathize, sometimes when you're in pain and you're crying and you're screaming and some people are wondering if it's that bad, you see them eyeing you on top of your own pain. You go to the hospital, you see some nurses, this time reduce your voice, you're crying too much. They're like, excuse me. So, see, even if the person is crying as loud as, just let the person be, because you never know the pain. Empathy is really important, and then laughter, joy, encouragement. It's different because you will get married, you will have children. that part is, I'm still struggling, but I don't even want to go there. But children, you have responsibilities, career, marriage, motherhood. What my advice is for you to just take it one day at a time. Don't try to be that superhero. I'm not saying you shouldn't aim for your ambition or have your goals, but just know that, see, anytime you need a break, take your break, regain yourself, and then come back. And what I've been doing that has been working for me when it comes to relationships with people, especially men, as in romantic relationships, always put it out there. Because not everybody can handle, being with someone that has a medical condition. It's not always as we see in the movies, Fault in Our Stars and all of that. Yeah, I've had people that have told me straight up, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't date you. You have this condition and I don't think I can handle it. And like, I respect people that are really honest with that. So the first thing you should do, if any person is coming on to you, just ask or tell. Ask and tell, both. Oh, this is my destiny. Even if it's not, I've had people say, why are you telling me your genotype? Am I going to marry? I say, see, I don't know. I'm just telling you. I don't know, but I'm just putting it out there, Just, you never know. So that's really important. And then you as a sickle cell warrior, you should be an advocate. Every sickle cell warrior should be an advocate because you know what you go through. So it's not something for you to, wish for other people. So as much as possible, you are an agent of, change, awareness. Tell people about it. I just have random discussions with my friends about it, to make them aware. Now, everybody around me, my sister, they don't even, they know they're aware. I've had friends that have, not like it's a good thing, but I've had friends that have called up relationships because not the one that have gone too far, just oh, you're AS, I'm AS, this can't work, I'm so sorry. The awareness is there, to break the sickle circle because it's not a disease that should keep going round. And as you grow up, you just become more responsible. Yes, you still fall sick, but you have a stronger heart and you know how to manage these things better. And yeah. Well, sickle cell is not a death sentence. It's not. Yes, a lot of people have died from it, but what has been keeping me going? Family, friends, what I want to achieve in the future. Even when I'm sick, I just keep thinking of, you paint those pictures in your head and say, I can't die now, I've not done this, I've not done that. And your spirit is just, even if your body is down, your spirit is strong. And yes, hold on to God. Very important. God has helped me through everything. And yes, that's the final word.